Hello and welcome to Grove Cat Tutorial. You know what? While relaxing in the grove here, I was wondering, do people really know what it is to cleanse their, or what to do to cleanse their crystal and their environment? Um, hmm, Probably, but let's face it, when you start doing card reading or using crystals, or if you just know somebody that is doing some divination of some sort, you will probably hear them say, "Oh, I need to clean, cleanse, refresh my cards, crystal, place, whatever it is," right? So, well, since we might not know, I'd prefer to clear something right off the bat. No, don't be scared. They're not going to ask you to dust or doing some chores around the house. No, 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 it's not what it means. What it means is only that you have to find a way to remove the unbalanced energy that lies or may lie in whatever they're referring to. So might be their crystal, their cards, their oracle, their place, whatever it will be. Okay, now there's a few different ways to do this, and that's what we will be looking at today. Now, the first one is water cleansing. So, this one, water is very powerful as far as cleansing element, but and it washes the negative energies. But one thing you have to be careful of is some things might not be water friendly, or the water being friendly to it. I'm thinking of tarot cards or oracle cards. Well, it's made of paper, so paper, water, you might damage it. So that's the one thing you have to be careful of. Now, for the things that are not damaged by water and will would be okay, and I strongly ask you to please do your research on this one. Really, we never know. It's not because it's a rock or you think it's a very solid rock that water will not damage it. Actually, it can. And there's quite a few who actually get damaged by water, quite a few crystals that get damaged by water. So you want to be sure that whatever you will put in water will be safe, will not be damaged. So basically, what you do is you just let the water flow over the object that is okay to go in water for a few minutes. And then you just dap it dry with a clean cloth. That's simple, very easy to do. Uh, and that's pretty much what it is. Now, as far as, okay, I really want to stress out. I really want to stress out. Please do some research. I've damaged some minerals that I did not want to. I thought, it's okay. There's no problem. It's only water and it's only a rock. Wrong. There's some that will get damaged. So you don't want that to happen. Now, um, I want to add a little part to this, which is human body. You, of course, take a shower, take a bath, whatever. But if you want to also use water as a cleansing element to balance the unbalanced energies that you have in your body, one trick that I find that is very interesting is that you go in the shower and you just let the water flow over you. You just like wave your hand on top of your head, and you cut the flow of water going right with your hand. And as you're doing that, you say or think, "I cut the harmful energy." And you do that 3 times. I cut the harmful energy. You do that 3 times. And you let the water flow and wash off the bad energy that would be in your body. You visualize the bad energy that will go down the drain. And once that is done, you again think or say, fill my body, sorry. I fill my body with good energy and pure light. So you visualize your body being refreshed, cleansed by the pure water and pure light. Now, you don't have to do this every time you do a reading, or you don't have to do this like on a very regular basis. Well, not as like having a second shower aside from your regular shower. You can do that while you are taking a shower. You can do that at the end of your shower just to let the water flow over you. And that's also very good. Now, there's another one. So that's good for the water cleansing. There's also the salt cleansing. Well, salt is known as being a purifying property element, and it is very, very effective to clean some crystals, for example. But just like water, it's not all crystals or objects that should be cleansed with salt. I'm thinking of a tarot deck here. Salt will probably damage it a little bit. So you may want to do it, but if you want to do it with salt, be careful what you that you don't rub the uh, the salt on your deck because that might damage it, and you don't want that. Nobody wants to damage the deck, right? So, and it basically for the crystals, it's about the same. You have to be careful, and you have to do. It's the same as the with the water. You have to be careful. You have to know a little bit of research. It's super easy. You just go on internet, type it, and you'll know. Usually, the salt that we use is Epsom salt. That's the one that, anyway, that's the one I use all the time. And another thing that you can do with this is that once you cleanse your area, you can put some salt in the corners of your room, um, and on the ledge of the window, on by the door, all kind of places like that. You don't have to put a lot, just a little bit, and it kind of work like a shield if you want, a very good shield for bad energy to come. So you don't want that to come back, and that's pretty much what it is. It just put it there, and that's pretty much it. So this is for the cleansing for the objects. Now, as far as the human body, that is different to me anyway. That the image that comes to mind for me is a mummification process. Maybe because I used to teach history and I had that. So anyway, that's beside the point. If you still want to go into water with Epsom salt, that's also good. You can do that in a bath. Or if you're lucky enough to be by the Dead Sea, that's even more perfect. But aside from that, I'd say be careful. Be careful if you want to go in pure water and pure salt. Yeah, just I didn't say you should do it. I'm saying you should not. But that's that for the salt. Now, the third one is smoke cleansing. Well, this one is by far my favorite. And what you do is you take some sage or incense or different herbs that you have. This has been done forever in ancient practices. It's utilized by many cultures to cleanse their space, their object. You see this even today. You see this method used in churches, in meditation rooms, in temples. You will have some type of smoke like this coming, generally speaking, from sage or incense, or like I said, different herbs. is also used, and it dispels negative energy while offering protective qualities. So that's actually you have a it's a double a two for one on this one. So that's even better. Um, and honestly, I cannot think of an object that would be affected by snow by smoke. So I guess it's well, maybe your smoke detector if you get a little bit carried away. Eh, then just try not to be. So basically, what you do with the object is when you have the smoke that is coming from the incense, for example, you just hold your object over it and like in a little bit of have a little bit of smoke on it for a few seconds, and then it's good. Now we'll continue with the human body thing. For the human body, I would say it's the same as with the object. You can just go and use incense and have it around your body and all that. Generally speaking, if you have a room that's fairly small, you'll have enough smoke in there that will be pretty good. So you don't have to bend over backwards to try to get the back with the incense and stuff like that. It will be there. Okay. But, or if you have a partner, that's even better because, well, your partner can help you out with that one, which is great. Okay. Now, the fourth one is sound cleansing. Now, this is a very interesting one. The sound cleansing is basically using sound vibrations to lift the stagnant energy from the object. So, what comes to mind here, the Tibetan singing bowls, tuning forks. That's another one. Or even chanting can effectively cleanse your object. And the good part of this is for the human body is if you are in the same room, then whatever I'm thinking the chanting or the singing bowls, it's the exact same. It will cleanse your body the same way. So that's great. Now, I've left the last one here, the meditation. So that's the number five and the last one is the meditation. This one is probably exclusively for humans, though. I would, I don't think the crystals or different objects can actually meditate, but humans can. You can have your objects around you, of course, at that time, which is also great, and there's no problem there. Now, um, there's different types of meditations, and that will suit different type of people. So that's good. Um, now, there's some I hesitate here because I think most people know what meditation is, but I'll just go and give anyway um, a short definition, I'd say, about the meditation. So, meditation, what is it? What is meditation? Well, basically, meditation, you focus your mind to achieve a state of calm, clarity, or awareness. So, it often involves sitting quietly, paying attention to your breath, to your thoughts, uh, specific objects that might be there. Basic goal is to gently let go of distractions as much as possible. So that's maybe the best way I can summarize it there. So the goal of the meditation would be to reduce stress, to enhance the focus. It's actually fostering self-awareness, which is pretty good. And in some tradition, it's even pursuing spiritual growth. So, and this with this is different techniques that's out there. You were talking about mindfulness, transcendental meditation, you have guided meditation, for examples. Those are just examples. There's a lot more. But the core is to train your mind to be present and less reactive. And this is, I think, that point here, the less reactive, is actually pretty key to all this. You don't want to react to everything. You just want to diminish as much as possible um, not awareness, because you are more aware, but you will react less. That's pretty much what it is. So, of course, it's rooted in ancient traditions like Buddhism and Hinduism, but nowadays it's used everywhere on a regular basis for mental, physical health, and you don't really need a huge time. It's not a huge time sink. Contrary to some people might say that I don't have time for meditation. Well, I think you do. I think you do have time because you only need 5 to 10 minutes daily, and it can lower your anxiety. Believe it or not, it will improve your emotional regulation and will enhance your overall well-being. There's studies that's been done, and which they connected the brain to whatever machine they did there, and they noticed that in the brain the activity that is linked to stress and attention is actually improved. So you have a better resistance to stress, and you will have a better attention when you are doing things. You'll be able to focus more. Basically, that's what it is. So on YouTube, you will have a lot. There's a lot of different meditations that are there. Um, all you have to do is look up for meditation, and you will certainly find one that will suit you very well. Now, if you prefer, um, in a few, like at the time of this recording here, I didn't do it yet, but I plan on doing it. That's the next one I will do. And I will do a guided meditation on the channel here. And it will basically be focused on cleansing and calming and having your whole body um, relaxed and ready, okay, for your every day. And it should not go over 10 minutes. So that's pretty much the time of a meditation usually that's there. You can do more, of course, if you feel like it, and that's pretty great. And I will have two different videos. You will see two different videos, as most of my videos on YouTube here. You will have one in English and one in French. So if you prefer to do it en français, it will be there too. So you have both the choices of the language if you so want to or choose. So that's great. And like I said, there's plenty on YouTube if you want. In the meantime, if you want to go and look for one over there, please be my guest. There's really good ones. Now that's pretty much all for me right now. So I'm going to say thank you for watching, listening. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. And happy cleansing. Take care, everybody.